fourth lesson you shared with me that I think is really cool. I love this concept. It's this being a human being versus a human doing.
Yeah.
Where did this come from, and how do you activate on that? What's that look like?
I actually think that's 25 plus years ago, and way back I was doing a personal branding exercise. Who am I as an individual? And,
Sure.
And understand for all my wiring from little on, I'm always on the go.
Yeah.
And I like to do a lot of things, and I pride myself that I can multitask. And so what had brought me success in the early parts of my career as I stepped into more leadership roles was actually hurting the relationships I was having. Mm-hmm. Because that human doing needs to stop and listen to those around us. So
right.
I think it ties into today's world on this whole idea of work-life balance,
Right.
Particularly for women. To me, work-life balance is a bunch of hooey. It really doesn't exist, because I don't think any of us, male, female, can have perfect balance between what we need of our professional lives and our personal lives. I prefer the idea of work-life integration.
Yes.
And today's world, you're always working and you're always needing to deal with home things. Mm-hmm. So find an environment that fits what you need and to kind of accomplish, and because that's what I encourage for myself and others, although it's hard when you're on task all the time. Or there's an idea of work-life alignment, making sure you have that right seat, that you get to fulfill what you need as an individual, the company gets what they need, but that it perfectly is in sync of that fits both sides.
Well, I think we're all, and I'd be curious what you say to this, but I think we're all learning too as business owners that with all the technology and the tools and the things available in the workspaces, both in the office and out nowadays, and even in homes, it's become incredibly easy or available to work from anywhere. And so this idea of integration, I think, is truly where it's at. And I mean, the ability to be quick to adapt to that, or to be ready to support that as an organization. Where have you guys gone with that? Is that something you guys consider on a daily basis? Is that part of how you attract people and keep people? I mean, where does that fall on your, I guess, just ladder of importance or things you guys consider? I
believe it is highly important in terms of our ladder, and I would say we're doing average at best.
Average at best.
Again, of our 150 employees, most of them go work as part of client teams and are driven by that work life. Sure. For us here, it's finding that right balance of being able to have flexibility and work remotely, yet still build culture and have team and be efficient in how you do what you do. So it varies by person, and people younger than I am also expect and need a lot more flexibility, because I started working in a day you didn't have cell phones,
right? And
so by definition you went in the office. So we're struggling, but I do know what's important, and we try to make it find the right people in the right seats, and once we know that they can do what they need to do. With that comes a lot of flexibility, but also you have to honor the personal responsibilities that people have. Mm-hmm. People live busy lives,
right?
And to be effective working, you also have to make sure they're effective in their personal responsibilities.
Absolutely. Great.